Shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kodash. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father name. Yahweh Shai's only begotten Son's name. So the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son names are Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, of whom I learned this 100% truth from. And peace and salutation to the hopeful elect and the speckled birds scattered to the four winds of the earth. Ran across this video that was sent to me and stuff, and I'm gonna let it play. And I got a few scriptures, and I hope it's edifying to the elect. I'm not gonna let the whole thing play because I ain't watched this thing for no whole hour. But I got a few scriptures, and I hope it's edifying to the elect. And what's that jump? On Salaki. Fair use, fair use, fair use. I ain't making no money. This is fair use for educational purposes only.
A lot of other places based on your videos.
You don't own this place. You don't own America.
No, you should move on. Nobody wants to hear. Please move on.
I always thought that we should pay for their money, so why don't you move to a different country? So you go back to Israel. That'll be my question. What are they calling about? People trying to live a quiet life.
You two gentlemen, I saw a video of you walking in the 136 hillside. They asked not to heard about that.
Amazing.
Come back, you'll be trespassing.
I say anti-Semitism. I say anti-Goyism.
The Jewish community is extremely racist.
You have a group of people that call themselves God's people. You are a Semite supremacist.
See that? Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it? You see? These people claiming that they're us. Well, they're Yahweh Shem Yahushua chosen people, but the world is in turmoil. It doesn't make any sense at all. But here we are.
Elon Musk has 12 kids. Why can't I have 12 kids?
He pays for it. You're arguing that I should pay for your kids.
I'm arguing that the government said.
That's our money. I pay taxes.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Can I call the cops on you?
We may be in a corrupt hellhole.
So what am I being pulled over for?
We got a call.
Your hands on steering wheel.
This is Lakewood, New Jersey, home to one of the largest and fastest growing Orthodox Jewish communities in America, having anywhere from 6 to 10 kids per family, causing the community's rapid growth to spill into the neighboring towns of Jackson, Toms River, Brick, and Howe, causing non-Jewish residents to fear that their town will soon be turned into Little Jerusalem, just like Lakewood.
Tactics within this community, I would liken it to organized crime.
You are the vice chairman of the Israel Advisory Committee.
See that? They have tactics. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. How are they able to come and do all this if they didn't have any decrees written that they could come over and do what they're doing? These are the these are your so-called white people, or Edomites. The ones that's over in the Holy Land that calling themselves the Jew. Well, let me see. They call themselves Jewish. They call themselves the holy people. They're not the holy people, man. If you have not woke up and seen that, they are not the holy people, because the Bible say, when the wicked rule, the people mourn. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. The world is not rejoicing. They're taking over towns in New Jersey. Do you not think that that's going to cause more division that's coming up? You know, the world already divided now. They just broke that guy arm watching, doing that little interview, whatever. The little Marine guy got his arm broke. That right there is division in America. And you don't think this is going to cause division in America? Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. They can do what they want. They're ruling everything right now. So, as you see, these people are in New Jersey, acting up. They're spreading like wildfires. So just imagine where they're everywhere. But continue on.
For Donald Trump in 2016, how does he get a relationship with the White House? Who in the White House?
I don't think I don't want to say.
Who are we messing with here right now, Chris? Is this video a mistake?
You see that kind of power they got? You talking about they don't want to talk about who they know in the White House? The world is ran by the wicked, man.
I'm going to be honest. The powers out here are pretty immense.
It's not about Jackson. Jackson is a test case. If it isn't squashed soon, is going to take over the entire country.
It's already a problem in all the surrounding towns. You have billionaires from Lakewood being involved, people connected to the president of the United States.
In New Jersey, is there room for a two-state solution? No, there's clearly not. I think it's going to be a fight.
I ride around Lakewood, near Lakewood, outside of Lakewood, and all these towns around Lakewood, there are housing developments. Well, Goyam live, they're not living there yet, but...
See, you use that word goyim. Let's see, I got it right there, goy. A term for the Gentile, a non-Jew, sometimes in a projective sense. The word, see what I'm saying? The non-Jews, goyim, they consider themselves the Jews. Everybody that are not Jewish like those people right here, they consider you goyim. You're worthless.
All these housing developments, someone who they could turn it around. We saw what happened to Lakewood itself. There are a lot of other opportunities. People can want to take that jump and become a spiritual pioneer.
As the Orthodox Jewish community consolidated political power in Lakewood, taking majority control of the township committee, planning board, zoning board, and school board, financially depleting the public school system for non-Jewish kids, overwhelming local infrastructure, and turning a once quiet town into a densely populated, over-trafficked Jewish enclave prioritizing Jews over non-Jews. Before I investigate the Jewish takeover of Lakewood and of the nearby town of Jackson, I first want to visit the town where the blueprint was born, Muncie, New York.
Someone like David Badner saw the opportunity a few years ago. He bought several 50 to 100 houses in Muncie. I believe that he single-handedly, in a certain way, turned around Muncie. These are opportunities that come up every once in a while, and someone has to step up to the plate.
My Munslandians know we here. Outside.
When did you notice Muncie begin to form as a Hasidic Jewish enclave?
I would say 20 years ago, I saw the first start of it, and then every year, it just started to grow exponentially.
It's me. How about you? Stop what?
They on Tyler. They on Tyler.
But the Jews here were not happy to see me after I asked how they afford 7 to 10 kids on a single income, and if they were on welfare and curious for well. How many kids do most people have out here?
17, 18.
How do they afford 17, 18 kids?
They are proud to do what the Torah says, that you need to be multiple and fruitful.
How do you afford to study the Torah, though?
God help me.
Is the American taxpayer helping you too?
Oh, so yes.
How do people afford to have such big families out here?
Did you hear that? I'm gonna take it back. They
How
terrible,
do they
man.
afford 7 to 10 kids on a...
I saw the first start of it, and then every year, it just started to grow exponentially.
It's me. How about you? Stop what?
They on Tyler. They on Tyler.
But the Jews here were not happy to see me after I asked how they afford 7 to 10 kids on a single income, and if they were on welfare and curious for well. How many kids do most people have out here?
17, 18.
How do they afford 17, 18 kids?
17, 18. We here struggling with 1, 2. They have 17, 18. And they talk about us being on welfare. So who the welfare really help?
É claro to do a third says that you need to be multiple and fruitful.
How do you afford to study the Torah, though?
God help me.
Is the American taxpayer helping you too?
Also, yes.
How do people afford to have such big families out here?
Did you hear that? Even American taxpayers. Micah 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. For when the morning is light, they practice, because the power is in their hand. Verse 2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. They come over here, taking the land from people over here, houses from people over here, oppressed man, and we got to pay for it. When you wonder why that man was snapping about we not fighting for Israel, why? Who we paying for them, and they right here in the United States, and you want our people go over there and fight for them? Hey, the world is giving them to the hands of the wicked.
Tyler,
Are you trying to do another anti-Semitism video?
how did I spread anti-Semitism? That's crazy you said that. Life circumstances, okay. So this is their way of, like, listen, I know you're frustrated about what some of the things we focus on. Is that kind of what I'm getting at? So give me some examples of how things were misconstrued. Yeah, what did I get that was wrong?
So it's not necessarily misconstrued. Well, it is misconstrued. There's a lot of it that's you'll cut a lot of it, cut out the words, make it sound a lot worse than it is. There's a lot of people here that are on welfare. A lot of people are on Section 8. A lot of people that are on a bunch of different WIC, food stamps, stuff like that. If you go to any low-income communities, you're going to see that. They're all going to be on different welfares.
Okay, so we're on welfare.
Yeah. Nobody's denying that. But again, it's the way you say it, the way you twist it.
How did I twist it? How did I twist it?
We're trying to understand where you're coming from. Throwing up an extremely... Dude, no.
The insufferable hog. See, you say I misrepresent, and then they just that like, come on.
I'm not saying no other people.
Look at that. We're very good. We're idiots. Always give me the apple for every I totally get it.
You talked about the community. It feels like you're trying to create a narrative that you did not find. You found people that are on welfare that have a lot of kids, but your headline did wrote welfare addicted Jews.
What is your frustration? I'm curious. Welfare dependent, welfare reliant, welfare addicted. What's the difference? Tell me. They need it to survive. Without it, they die. What is the difference?
Is addictive to bake like that's an addiction.
That's an addiction.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you addicted to being a victim or what?
No.
The Goyim were grateful someone was finally bringing up their town's issues.
You think they take the money? Cool, man. A month amigo.
How do you like living here as a non-Jew?
See, once again, say they come and take all the money. Micah 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. And when the morning is light, they practice, because it is in the power of their hands. They got ties, man, from the big tops, the Rothschilds, the Gettys. They got power from all the way up there. Power in the White House. They can do what they want. The power is in their hand right now. Why? Because the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, are the ones that's ruling the earth right now. Micah 2 and verse 2. And they covet fields and take them by violence. That's what they've done to most of the world. They took the world by violence. Even here. They take things by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house. What that man said, they come and take all the money. So if they're taking the money, that means you're being oppressed, and you and your house. Even a man in his heritage. This is the wicked that rules the earth, man.
So.
Well,
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
what you mean by so.
Because
Because
they're
did
aesthetics.
they treat you as one of them?
No,
You guys on the same page?
No,
No.
they don't bother me because I don't deal with them.
Okay, I think there's large-scale welfare fraud out here.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a lot. They get away with everything. They get the Section 8, they get everything. The free housing, and,
Do you think most people work out here in the Hasidic community? No. How do they afford their bills?
I wish I knew. I would do the same thing, too.
And what are your thoughts on the driving out here? I gotta ask you that. It's the most important question.
I don't want to talk about that.
The driving is crazy. You got a stop sign over there, they don't even stop. They just pass. That's why so much traffic and accidents, and it's crazy.
You saw the Curious Joel video. Why was that video good?
That video was good because I've been in East Jericho for a long time. Remember, I also went to Spring Valley High School. I went to, I've been in the school system, and we've definitely seen a lot of things, especially since our school board was majority private school owner.
But as you see that this is up in New Jersey, man, and around the world. If you can open your eyes to see, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? This man is. But hey, we need this to happen because guess what? This is going to cause more division in their little, throughout the Edomites, throughout their nation. Just like how what I said earlier, what they did to that Marine, that's gonna start something. This type of information getting out to them, that's gonna cause a lot. That's gonna be the civil war right there. All we gotta do is sit back and watch, keep praying to the Lord, and do what we supposed to do for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. We're gonna be all right. But that's all I got for right now. I hope this will edify to the elect. I will give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakahak Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, of whom I learned this 100% truth from. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and the speckled birds scattered through the four winds of the earth. Until next time, I say shalom. And I'm gonna leave the video in the description box if you want to check it out yourself. Shalom.